Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod. This is part 51 of Forza Horizon 5. We're actually going to do something a little bit different in this episode. We're going to do the story. We're going to do this made in Mexico thing here. We're still in the Peugeot 207 that we were in the rally car in the last episode. But we won't be in this for long. We'll be driving and getting in Mexico's home supercar or something, it said. In a second. It looked open-topped. At least this destination wasn't that far away. Come on, it's up there. Right, okay, we've got less than a mile. Well, we already had less than a mile, but you know what I mean? Like it went from 0.8 miles or whatever it was to actually going in yards, which was nice. Almost hit that beetle. Right, here we go. Horizon story, made in Mexico. Solo, of course. We've got to do, for 3 stars, we've got to do this in 1 minute 50 seconds. And normally when you do this, there's a lot of dialogue, so there might be bits where I'm shutting up.
Hi, Rami. What's the plan?
Okay, hear me out. Beautiful Mexican supercar, beautiful Mexican roads, promoting the Horizon Festival!
Do we need promoting? The festival seems to be doing okay.
It's Rami's Racing History Month! That's a totally official thing that I didn't just invent for the festival playlist.
Yeah, it's my favorite Mexican cultural event hosted by my mate Ramiro Luis Miron.
Alright. I'll find someone else.
That's not what I said. Of course I'll help you.
I knew I could rely on you. Let's go!
Right, let's do this thing. So, we'll only be doing 3 of these because, you know. Oh, okay, this thing does not handle particularly well. Can we get back on the road, please? Thank you. Gotta slow down a bit here. I said slow down a bit, I'm still doing 120 miles an hour.
Yeah, great speed! But let's see how you handle some...
Now we've got to slow down.
You want to tell me about the car, don't you?
I thought you'd never ask! So, VUL is an abbreviation. It stands for Vehicles of Ultra Lightweight and High Performance. It was started by 2 brothers, Guillermo and Iker Echeverria. The VUL 05 is a track-focused supercar, designed and produced in Mexico, but tested and optimized in the UK. I even think I saw one at the festival when I was over there. We're driving the pre-production version of the VUL 05RR, the even more track-focused version. Somehow, the designers reduced the weight by 65 kilos and increased the power to nearly 400 bhp. Then they lowered the engine by 50 millimeters to drop the center of gravity and improve cornering.
Impressive.
They're pretty serious about the ultra-light part. The 05RR even has an option for titanium bolts, saving another 4.5 kilos.
What's the RR stand for?
Road and Racing. The car was designed for an enhanced track experience, but remains road legal. Less sightseeing, more going fast.
In 200 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Oh well, we're only getting 2 stars.
There's a couple of other things you can help out with, if it's not too much trouble.
You're never gonna let me live that down, are you? Call me.
Right, let's go do the others then. Yeah, only 2 stars, unfortunately. I reckon I probably could have got 3 had I, you know, not span out at the start, but and at the end there, but yeah. Nice car. I went into first person a little bit for you guys just to you know, just to show you what it looked like. I like how we started at a race that we could have done, but no, I'm going to do that. We've got an accolade reward available. Hang on, let us do that. We've got a jumper. Wow. We earn the car. We don't earn the same car. but you know what? I'm sure I said before that there's a bunch of rewards that I have not redeemed. So let's redeem them. I don't know if I'm going to cut this out of the episode, but we may as well, right? Where's this other one? It's up here. Wow, I'm so glad I earned these like voice lines that I'm not going to use. Oh! But this one gets us a car. And now I can't go back because the LB button. Yeah, it's just all Forza Link stuff. Why can't you give me like cars? Is there literally any of these that are cars? That's a car. Not that I've unlocked it. Are any of these? No, still Forza Link. Oh, this is a car. It's a Cadillac CTS-V sedan. Woo. Okay. What's it? Creative? Okay. Say cheese. Take your first photograph. Well, you forced me to do that game anyway. And event lap. Yeah, I did that because you forced me to do that as well. Haven't unlocked anything on Hot Wheels. Street racing. Right. Have not unlocked that. Anything else here? Nope. I think we've got all the cars then. Yep. Right. Okay, that's all the car rewards that we've got. We've got a Cadillac sedan. Woo. So glad I got that right. Where's this? Oh god, it's all the way up here. Alright. I might cut to that because that is quite a destination. Okay, we are almost here. So yeah, I decided to cut because of just how long it would actually be to, you know, to get here. And that was even with cutting across like the areas of the map like that. This is in a drift zone. I'm glad I've sort of entered this sideways here. Right, let's do this. Boogie in the Baja.
Let me guess. Today's episode of Mexican Automotive History with Ramiro is about the Baja 1000.
You are very perceptive, my friend. This dune buggy was the first car to race here. Let's take it for a spin.
If this is the first car to ever race here, then if this is like literally the first one, then I probably shouldn't be driving it.
I assume the Myers Manx has something to do with it.
Correct again. The Baja 1000 started as a very elaborate marketing campaign for the car you're driving. But let me start from the beginning. On the 22nd of March, 1962, Dave Eakins and Billy Robertson did the first real Baja run. They went from Tijuana to La Paz in 39 hours, 56 minutes on new Honda CL72 Scrambler motorcycles. So they probably were a bit sore afterwards. They got a lot of media coverage though. A year later, Myers started to work on a prototype buggy he called Old Red in his garage in Newport Beach. It was based on the VW Beetle, and it paved the way for what we know as buggies. Cars that are built for off-roading using the Beetle as a donor chassis. But I guess they wanted even more publicity because in April 1967, Myers decided to make an attempt at breaking Eakins' record. And it worked! Myers did it in 34 hours and 45 minutes, beating Eakins for more than 5 hours. The rivalry was known as Buggy Meets Bike in Baja. Sounds like something you did back in the UK, doesn't it?
Right, okay. So you shut up now, so we can, so I can actually talk. Which that sounds awful because it's nice knowing the information, but you know when you're doing a Let's Play with commentary, it's annoying sometimes. I like it sometimes, and then sometimes I don't, because you're always like, hang on, like, are you finished, or are you going to start up again, or what? Like, or you feel awful for talking all over it.
Myers Manx became an overnight sensation as a result, and suddenly they were friendly races all across the Baja. It wasn't long before they realized they needed something more organized. And that was Mexican 1000. Guess who won the inaugural event?
Myers Manx?
You're on fire today! Yes, in 27 hours and 38 minutes. The official race was 100 miles shorter than the original route, but it's still impressive. The Mexican 1000 was later renamed to the Baja 1000 and is run to this day.
That's exactly what I meant. Like, is he gonna tell me any more information later on? I don't know. So I just have to shut up when they, when they start talking, or risk the wrath of the YouTube comments if I talk over it.
In 200 yards, turn left.
I want to apologise if you can hear any shouting or anything, by the way, in the background.
Turn left.
I don't know if the microphone is going to pick that up. Well, it's neighbours' kids and whatever, so, not like I can go and tell them to shut up, is it? I can close the window, but it's also warm, so unfortunately it's either something that I'm going to have to try and cut out in editing, or you're just going to have to put up with it, which I do apologise if that's the case.
100 yards, turn left.
Right, the final destination. Will we get there in time for 3 stars?
We didn't do the full route.
Maybe if we cut across here.
You would have had a shot at the original record.
Turn left.
Oh, that was a stupid idea of me. Oh no. I might not even get 2 stars here from that horrific accident. No, I think I will. Oh god, that was horrific.
Story. My abuela used to tell it to me at least once a year.
Yeah, 2 stars. That was an absolutely horrific accident. There's a street race in front of us, but I don't know if it's A, if it's new, and B, if... No, it's not new. Okay, where's the next one? It's... I'm going to have to cut this again. It's right outside this house as well. But I said I was going to do 3 of them. So yeah, I'll cut this. Right, so this is right outside this hotel that we can buy. I think this is one that's 5,000 credits, is it? 5,000? 5 million credits, I mean. Yeah. Okay. But you get a free wheel spin if you buy it. That's maybe worth doing in the future. Like I said, it's an achievement for getting all the houses, so... Yeah, that could be something I'll do. Right. I didn't read that, but it's what we're doing.
Oh, right. I get it now.
To be honest, though, it was me who needed your help, not Papa Fernando.
I can't fault that logic. Who are the other racers?
You know them. It's the Born Fast crew. They're raring to go.
Oh, lovely, the Born Fast crew, the rich kids, as I called them earlier on. Yeah, they're really not in them.
But this isn't really a street race. There's no checkpoints, just the finish line. So keep to the route and get...
So we just got to drive there, basically. Oh, get out of the way, Tristan. Yeah, the Born Fast crew, or as I called it, Rich Kids Part 1 and 2. I want to know when I can do the 3rd part, because... He said as soon as you get in the Hall of Fame, you can race me, and then I don't know where it actually is on the map. Oh, that was bad cornering by me in this. Oh, but they're doing 2 wheels, so even worse. Oh, get out the way, Antonia.
lines to come and see this new car. Nice overtake! Production of the Beetle started in Mexico soon after 7 of them finished the Carrera Panamericana.
Oh, now William's just ramming me off the road.
We're a bit worried about reliability.
He's very nice. We need to beat Pablo though. Even though this isn't actually a race. Even though it says race to the... God, we're absolutely smashing up this little town, aren't we? This... Come on. Right, there we go. We're in second again.
We love that car. So another plant opened in Puebla in 1967. And in 71, El Bocho became the official taxi of Mexico City, which is why you see so many of them today.
Oh, we hit the wall. That's good.
The first Bochos were imports, or CKDs. But in 1971, we were exporting them to Costa Rica, and back to West Germany, Austria, Belgium, everywhere in Europe. It was a sad day in 2003 when the last Volkswagen Sedan Ultima Edition rolled off the production line and went home to the Volkswagen Museum in Wolfsburg. Like that! We're gaining!
They're still right behind me. It's Tegan. I mentioned this before, but I'm sure this sounds absolutely lovely if you have headphones. I mean, unfortunately, I'm talking over it, so you can't hear the engine noise. But I did listen to it in the editing without me talking over it, and it sounded absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna win this race. I don't care if it's not technically a race. I'm winning it.
That is a great car. Probably the most iconic car in all of Mexico. Ay, es increíble que un auto tan pequeño deje un vacío tan grande. Adiós, Sedan. Thanks. I'll call you when I've got that next one ready.
Oh, we only earned 1 star from that. Because we were 245.469. Oh, for God's sake. You'd think when it's something like that, it would be nice enough to give you the 2 stars. But no. We were just half a second over. I've been RobtheMod. Thank you very much for watching part 51 of Forza Horizon 5 on the Xbox One, and ta-ra.